I'm walking up the front gardens today. We've had some rain. There's usually a rainy season in the summertime here in North Carolina. So a lot of things get heavy and drowned out. This year I planted, I'll show you what, lots of things that the chickens ate, the seeds of a lot of the beans and the okra all around. So on the inside of the greenhouse, I battled, or because everything's organic, grown naturally. I might use some neem, and that's natural. So the chickens do benefits, and they also eat a lot of things like seeds or any of your lower tomatoes or berries or things like that, which is all right. But the seed part is not all right. At least let the plant grow and then they would get to enjoy it too. But anyways, they wiped out a few things like my pumpkin patch and zucchini, but I was able to plant zucchini and pumpkin. So I'll turn it around and let you the beautiful view here. These are fruit trees that have been here for a while but have not fruited yet. There's a little bunny and her babies. She's just goes in the barn and has her own life here. These are some baby ducks, and this is where I planted some watermelon, and I thought it was pumpkin, but it looks like some zucchini. But I do have quite a few watermelons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there might be some honeydew down there, and definitely some potatoes, and that's asparagus gone to seed. So this is what I was thinking was, oh, good, it looks like it's going to be a pumpkin. Awesome, that's so great. We were thinking zucchini, but look at the sides there. That's definitely not. And hopefully that's pumpkin too. And there's those babies. I usually will water them. I will afterwards. Here's some squash. What I didn't know about squash was if it will intermix with one another. And I planted 3 different kinds alongside because we didn't have that many beds. I had to dig out all these beds coming down here and wheelbarrow dirt in. So I was about a month behind growing season, which a month is a long time, but I did it by myself mainly. Tyler helped somewhat. And this with the digging, I planted everything and did all that. He helped me with creating like a bed or two down here. And Anthony and Rebecca just strung up these. I need help with like stringing things up, but the greenhouse I figured something out because these are cucumbers and they've been on the floor for probably a month too long. So now they're all growing like mishmash in there and they probably won't even grow. But I have hopes always for all of this stuff. That's the squash. So you see there's different kinds. I'm not too sure if you can notice, but there's different kinds all the way to the front. Here's some peppers, all different peppers growing on. I did celery out here too because it's so important for us. It needs more dirt and some attention, but there's those type of peppers, and then you have pepperoncinis, and you have banana peppers. They'll all turn different colors. I also have jalapeno that I learned the hard way, and clears out your sinuses very well. And then here's the tomatoes, and they've been quite a challenge this year, but I was stringing up yesterday and trying to get them off of the ground. I'm hoping that during this rainy season they won't get drowned out, because they look at how big some of these are. They get so heavy. And this was one that was free flowing growing, and I've been trying to figure out how to make that work in the garden. So some tomatoes didn't quite make it, but most did. Like I said, I was a month behind, so these probably should be red and picked already, but that's okay. They'll grow with this rain. Here's some cool bamboo and some beautiful flowers that Kathy plants. I planted that one. And this is some peppermint that grows freely. And we have some basil and all different mixtures growing on here, from lavender to lemon basil, bush beans, okra, some sweet potatoes, and then lettuce is growing on down there. This is the pear tree and elderberry. This has got trampled over this season. It's lamb's ear, and that's horseradish with yarrow and shoshone, or Japanese beefsteak, which grows beautifully here and has grown in abundance everywhere. This is the fire pit that's actually growing some stuff on its own, so we didn't do the fire there this week. We decided to let the stuff grow and just sit around it. Here's some holy basil and a tomato that grew from last year, and look at this beautiful spinach, believe it or not, that Rebecca planted that.